Good morning. It rained again last night, quite a lot actually, and the ground is way too saturated to do either one of these jobs. So, um, no work for today. Probably what I'll end up doing is something fun, putting some lights on that truck. I want to do the chicken lights on the front, and then at least the ones in the badging. So those are going to be pretty simple. And if I get crazy with it, maybe the rock lights. So I want to get all that done. Those first two today. And then I think I'm gonna head by Ella's because my plane doesn't leave until 1:40, so I'll have to be there at 12. I can head out there around lunchtime, get there when she gets off work, hang out with her the rest of the day today, tonight, leave tomorrow morning about 7 a.m., come home, pack, head to the airport. So I think that's the plan. But for right now, when I head home, play with some rock lights. Or not rock lights, chicken lights. I'm gonna pop the hood, turn the fan on, let the engine cool down, and then figure out how to mount the lights. All right, we have the spacing set up now. How this grill guard is set up is I can't really put anything in the middle. So it's 15 lights. We're gonna do 7 here and on the side, and we're gonna mirror that on the here and on the side. So I'm gonna hook this up to power, make sure all the lights work, and then we're gonna do what I love to do: cut into a brand new product. I'm gonna cut that in half. Also, these guys are amazing. It came with all that done, wire, the nice attachments. It's just an ambulance. The dogs hear higher ones and lose their minds. And a little wire hookup. So, what we're gonna do is this for power, because I don't want to take it up for the switch on Venus lights. I think that's gonna be a little dumb. I would love to hook it into my driving lights, but I don't want to find that wire. So we're gonna do this. We have these lights right here. One here, and one over there. Basically, I'm not sure everything on this side is mirrored on the other side. These are my fog lights, which I cut the factory ones out and hooked up these. I'm just going to tap into them with these lights, so when I turn my fog lights on, these will turn on. I can still drive with them on. Doesn't really make that big of a difference with these on or off, and they're not going to draw enough power to cause any issues with that. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Second thing we're going to do is I bought the lights that sit in here. I'll have to pop this off, and then this is going to have to be powered with the driving lights. I got to figure that out. So I got to find a wire for that. And then, depending what time, we may do the rock lights, but the rock lights, they're an undertaking. So I want to get the easy stuff done first and then kind of build up for time reasons. But next step is I got to figure out what size drill to drill those out with, and then test them and install. We got the first half done, and of course there's an issue. All the holes are done. Went pretty simple. But you see how loose it is? Yeah. The hole bit I have is, or the whatever you call that thing, the hole making device is too big. Smallest one I got, but it does hold it enough, back this direction. It'll actually look really good once it's done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish all the holes because that's all done because I don't have any other options. And then I'm going to do the lights in the big old scratch on my truck. Can you see that? Then I'm going to do the lights on the emblem. And then I'm going to run to the store and get some clear silicone, and then just silicone them on the back. And that should be fine. Help hold it in place and not let it go anywhere. But it works. I'm gonna try to mock it up real quick, just kind of see what it looks like, and then we'll do the other stuff. They're not glued in, but it looks pretty clean. I love I'm glad I went the smoked. I was gonna do the amber, but and these are amber lights, but I was gonna do the amber lenses. I like the smoked better. It kind of helps kind of hide it away when they're not on. Oh, that one popped out. Got a little too excited. So it's good to know it'll all work. I'll just have to hide the wires a little bit, but I want to finish it out the other side. Get the other ones, the words emblem lights done, and then we're gonna go get some silicone and we'll be done. Simple as that. Things are going great. I have broken not one, not two, but three of these, and we only have three, so now I gotta go buy a whole new set, which is awesome. But I do have all the pre-holes drilled. I only have two more to do, so I can take that off and then not have to worry about spacing it again. Now I'm gonna jump over to this, and I'm probably gonna watch a YouTube video on how to take it off and where to wire it, because I don't feel like playing guessing games right now. So I pretty much got the one already wired up, good to go. Basically, you drill. With this kit from Customs Unlimited, you don't have to drill the hole like the other ones say you do, because the wire's so thin. But I did basically drill the little hole. It sits just right in there, and then right here you drill another hole, and it comes right through. Some guys are hooking up to their running lights. I'm not doing that because you got to take the box off and find wires, and this is all LEDs. Every other video I saw was halogen, so they're set up differently. So I'm gonna hook them up the same way I'm hooking up to those lights. We're gonna hook up to the same exact wires. Again, it's such small, it's not gonna be any issue. It's all LED. So basically, the one button will do all the front, which is awesome because it also leaves my upfitter switches for a bigger lights that I'm gonna put there and there, maybe today. I just forgot about those. But I'm gonna get this put together. I did break the bottom tab of the other one. I broke this tab on the other one, so hopefully it'll still click in with the three. Worst case scenario, when I silicone that, I'll silicone that in too. I don't ever plan on ripping it out. But we're gonna put this on, get this wired up, put the other one in, see how they look. So I went ahead and mocked everything up power-wise, and looks great. I love it. Let me turn flashlight off. Come here. Looks absolutely wonderful. And we have the side one as well. This is the one where it was busted, and it's all good. These are a little close to the edge, but you can't see nothing. Well, I am happy that power-wise we are good to go. This is actually my second time doing it, because the first time I did it, the chicken lights weren't working. I was like, what's going on with that? Normally black is ground and white's power. They have it reversed for some reason. My dog's staring into a light. Shadow. Don't know why they did that, but that's how they did it. So either way, works great. So I know everything works. How I ran the wires through the engine bay was we drilled the hole for these lights, drilled the hole, popped out right about here, ran along just on the inside of here. I will make that look pretty eventually. And then just straight down, and it popped out right about there. Perfect for where I needed to go. Now the next step is, I guess I had to go shopping because I got to go get silicone for the chicken lights, and then also I had to finish drilling the two last holes for the chicken lights. We'll stick with 7/8 because that's what I've been using. I think that's it. Let's go get that stuff. With the three broken pieces we had, I was able to make one that worked, so I was able to drill out the rest of the holes for those lights. And I went ahead and wired everything, so works. Just looks amazing. Works. Then you come on this side. Works, and works. So everything is run off of my fog light switch right here. Which is actually which I love because it leaves the upfitter switches for stuff like bigger lights or generators or air compressors, which will eventually be put on this truck. I finally figured out the flatbed I want to put on this truck, but that'll be in the future when I have downtime and the money for it. But for now, I'm going to have to run to Tractor Supply, get some silicone, just silicone those lights in. Then I'm gonna go pack and then head by Ella's. But I am super happy how this turned out. It'll look even better once the chicken lights are actually, mounted properly. But for now, let's go get some silicone. Oh, I really gotta put the blanket back for him, but we'll do that later. Got back from the store. Went ahead and put the adhesive on, and I had to tape them on as well because the adhesive, they're still trying to push away, and the adhesive wasn't set yet. So went ahead, everything's all good to go now. I'm just gonna back the truck out, clean up, pack, and then head out to Ella's. Be there for the night, and then after that, tomorrow airplane. This weekend race. So a lot of stuff going on, but for right now, I'm gonna shop out. Got fuel as you thaw. Got fuel pretty cheap, 35 bucks. I wish. $97. So cheap considering what I'm used to buying. Gonna get on the road and start headed south. Well, we have this side working. There and there. It actually looks pretty good. Nice little sunset. I'll have to blur that out. But this side's not working for some reason. I think that's a main power issue because nothing's working. That one. That hit me. So we'll have to figure that out. Oh, voltmeter to figure it out, but it was working, so it should be an easy fix. But that'll be all. Good night.